Hello, my friends. Welcome to Haein Yoga. This class is a part of 4-session series on yoga for everyday strength. It's an all-level Vinyasa Yoga sequence that will activate and tone all the major muscles of your body. This session will bring out your capacity to meet the day with confidence and resilience. Something I want to bring to your attention for this series is that the distinction between engagement and tension. You want to be engaged with your muscles to be able to move and to move safely, but not to a point that you start to become too rigid and blocking life energy moving within you. So, can we be both solid and fluid? Yes. Keep your body solid and let your breath flow of the energy and your attention be fluid. Let your inner feminine and masculine work together. So, here we go. Let's start with moving our hands and our feet, activating our hands and our feet. Bit unusual, but these are so important parts, and when we activate our feet and our hands, it activates our arms and the legs. So what we're going to do with the feet is just simply lifting up the heels and lowering down the heels. Pressing the toes against the floor, having that moment of balance and coming down. Thinking of spreading your toes as much as you can as you move with your feet. So go ahead and let's try this a few times before we add in what we're going to do with our hands. Probably after a few times, you will feel your calf and your shin bone, around your shin bone. Now with your hands, I'm going to ask you to stretch your arms forward and open your hands and squeeze your hand. And when you open your hands, spread your fingers as much as possible. Yes. Relax your shoulders, relax your jaws. Oh, starting to feel the legs. Soon the forearm will start to speak as well. Just a few more breaths here. Really opening and closing, activating, bringing life and movement and circulation into our feet and our hands. Starting to feel your calf and your forearms as well. Okay, continue. I'm going to count last 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! Shake your arms and shake your leg. Let's meet in the front of the mat. Feet apart. Inhale, reach up with your hands. And exhale, fold forward. Come on your fingertips. Inhale, elongate your spine. And exhale, fold forward all the way. Release. With next inhalation, step back with your feet coming into plank position. Keep your feet hip wide distance. And now from here, lift up your hips and come to downward facing dog. Adjust the distance if you need to. Grounding your heels and lifting up your hips, opening your shoulders. Oh, my calf. Liking this after our heel lift. Now, we're going to repeat moving between plank and downward facing dog a few times. As you go forward, tuck the tailbone in, shoulder blades away from each other, elbows straight, pressing the hands against the floor, and find that lock with your hips and your abdomen. As you come to downward facing dog, lifting up the tailbone, grounding the heels, opening the back of the leg, and opening the shoulders by pushing the floor away from you with your hands. Inhale, go forward to plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. 4 more times, forward to plank. Lock in your hips and the abdomen. Exhale, lift up the hips, open and elongate. Downward facing dog. Inhale, forward to plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, forward. Exhale, downward facing dog. 2 more time. Forward. Lift up the hips, down dog. 1 last time. Forward. And exhale, downward facing dog. Walk your feet forward just a little bit. And lower your left elbow down. Right elbow down. Coming into dolphin. Interlock your fingers. Elbow shoulder wide distance. Walk your feet just a little bit forward. Lift up the hips. Open your shoulders. Now, look forward. And I'm going to ask you to go forward with your shoulders while keeping your hips up. Go forward as much past your hands, closer to the floor as much as you can, and coming back up. So while keeping your hips up, go forward with your shoulder, head towards the floor, in front of your hands, and coming back up, opening the shoulder. Repeat this a few more times. Make sure you can come back up, all right? Go as far as you can, however it may be, how far it may be, and come back up. Now one last one. Go forward and coming back up. Whoa. Let's push back up, one hand after the other to downward facing dog. Stretch your shoulders and your back and your leg. And let's go forward to plank. I know you may feel tired in your arms right now. So pay attention to your legs and your hips and your core. Let the rest of the body really work with you, not just your arms. I'm going to count here. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. Come down on your knees. Keep your knees together. And place your hands next to your knees. And from here, let's say have your fingertips aligned with your knees. Keeping your elbows straight, I'm going to ask you to lift up your knees. And as you lift up your knees off the floor, think of bringing your hips back as much as you can as you push your hands against the floor. Knees as far away from the floor, hips up, shoulders over the wrist. Keep that chest close to your knees. So you're on the top of your feet, which means you can't use so much of your leg. So it's your core and your arms that is trying to really lift up. Now release all the way. Shake your wrist. We're going to try this one more time. So remember, push against the floor with your hands, knees and hips off the floor. Stay on the top of your feet. Hands next to your knees, and as you exhale, here we go. Knees up, hips up, keep the legs together. Head in, looking down. Squeeze the legs together. I count 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Coming down all the way. Oh, yes. Come to downward facing dog. Elongating your back, shoulders and the leg. Walk forward with your feet all the way. As you inhale, come up on your fingertips. Elongate your spine. And as you exhale, release. Inhale, coming up. A gentle standing back bend, opening the belly and your shoulders. And exhale, release. Inhale, arms up above your head. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, elongate. And exhale, release. And now inhale, elongate, and coming down into seated position. Coming and finding your way down to lying down on your back, slowly. And we're going to go into bridge position, half bridge. Feet hip wide distance, knees bend, feet underneath your knees. Keep your arms on the side of your hips, palms facing down. And from here, as you inhale, lift up your hips. And as you do this, I want you to focus mostly on squeezing your leg and pressing your feet against the floor, tucking the tailbone in. Just those three. Squeeze in the leg, press the feet against the floor, tuck the tailbone in, and slowly coming down. We're going to repeat this 5 more times. Inhale, squeeze in, push your feet down, tuck the tailbone in, and coming down. 4 more times. Here we go. Inhale up. Exhale, coming down. Inhale. And exhale. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. One last time. Inhale. And exhale. Take 1 deep breath here. Then let's bring the knees to our chest. Hold the back of your thigh. Rock front and back. Front and back. Eventually we're going to meet in seated position. Cross your legs. That's easy cross leg position. We're going to go into twist, and it will be an active twist. Place your hands in a prayer position. Align your elbows. And from here, first, let's push the whole arms to your right side, keeping that elbows at the same line. And as you push, you will feel, as you push with your fingertips as well, you will feel your forearm through your hands stretching. Keep your shoulders down, chest open. Now remember this action of pushing with your hands, coming back to the center. Go to the other side, keeping your forearm aligned, pressing gently with your fingers and the knuckles of your feet, shoulders down, chest open, and back to the center. Now, as you push to your right side, continue and twist through your chest. Ground the left side of the hips. Keep your forearm aligned. And imagine you want to bring your prayer position on your right side. Then aligning your forearm. Keep your hands closed. Shoulders away from your ears. And continue to turn your head, looking back over your right shoulder. Grounding through your hips and your leg. Elongating your belly and the back. Twisting through your chest. Coming back to the center. Gently. Sending a breath into your upper back and the chest. And as you exhale, continue to the left. So already get your hands facing to your right side and let your forearm and your elbow follow your prayered hands as well as your chest. Top of the head gently lifted. Feel the gravity. Feel your skeleton and feel your muscles. All of these different parts working together and having a very unique role of its own. Follow with your head looking over to your left shoulder. And keep gently pushing your hands backward. Coming back to the center as you inhale, softening your back and your chest and your shoulders. Stay in the prayer position. 3 deep breaths here. Inhale from the nose and exhaling through your nose. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. One more time, deep breath in. And deep breath out. Thank you everyone for joining me on this video. A question I would like to leave you for this series is where in your life you feel you need more solidity, such as structure, authority, clarity, and where in your life do you feel you need more fluidity, such as spontaneity, creativity, mystery, the unknown. Comment below. If you like this video, give a thumb up and subscribe to my channel for weekly yoga practice. I wish you a beautiful day and see you very soon. Keep shine on.